flash like if you can hear me. Is anyone there? Hi. How you doing? Namaste. Are you on? Let me see who's on. 3 people. Hi. Say hello if you're there. Hi, Kerry. Hi, Laura. Oh, hi, Charlie. How you doing? Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. How you doing? Are you ready for today's practice? Oh, look at you all. Hi, can you hear me? Say yes. Thumbs up. Yes. Fantastic. I'll wait for you all to join. There's still a few of you come in. Who have we got? Simon. Hi, Simon. Got some fellas. Mr. Spencer's here. Mr. Spencer's upstairs. He's doing it upstairs. So we've got a few fellas. Yes. Kerry can hear me. Fantastic. You can all hear me. Great to have you with me. We're going to be about an hour tonight's session. I'm going to get rid of some anger. Hi, Mandy. Are you all right? Oh, nice one. Oh, I'm so excited. Hi, Vicky. Do what you can. As always in my class, just do whatever you can. Can hear? Yes, fantastic. Okay, guys, I'm just going to give you another minute. Just settle in, get your mat. Have you got a blanket? You need one. Have you got a block? Everyone got a block? Yes? Fantastic. Awesome. Just have a little read of what you're saying. Yes, you can hear. Fantastic. Awesome. So are we ready? We're going to start in about 1 minute. Tracy. Hi, Tracy. How are you doing? Are you all right? Kate. Hi, Kate. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Okay. That's my dog. My dog wants to come in. Lola wants to come in and join us. Hi, Sue. Hi, Alison. Hi. Hi, Sue. Hi, Kath. Nice to see you. Awesome. Are you getting comfortable on your mats, everyone? Thank you for that heart, whoever sent it. Awesome. All right then. So you've got your block. We're going to get going in a minute. Hi, Kath. Nice one. Hi, Debbie. You got here. Fantastic. Awesome. Jeanette. Are you there, Jeanette? You were struggling to get on earlier. Give me a thumbs up if you're here. Right. Okay then. Are you ready? So we're going to start standing on our mats in mountain pose. Okay, so shoulders roll back and down. Close your eyes if you can. Oh, it feels a bit weird doing it here on my own. So closing the eyes, just take some deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. As you inhale, bring the chest, expand the chest, and as you exhale, feel the shoulders relax down. Just take some nice deep breaths. I'm just going to have a little shake. So with everything that's going on in the world at the moment, we're going to get rid of some anger. So expect a few lion poses today. Keep inhaling and exhaling. And we're going to inhale, bring the arms up. And then we're going to exhale, bring the arms down to the side. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhaling, bring the arms down to the side. You can exhale through the mouth, inhaling exhaling, let it go. Feel free to sing. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, reach the arms up, clasp the hands together at the top, you can't see there. Inhale, reach, and exhale over to one side. Inhale, reach, thank you for that love. Love back at you. Exhale to the other side. And just keep flowing here, inhaling and exhaling. I'll try not to go too fast. Inhale, one more each side. Exhale over, pushing into the opposite foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, swoop it forward into forward fold. Hoping you can see me there. Inhale, half fold. Inhale. Exhale, take it down. And then inhale, swoop the arms up to the top. And exhale, prayer position. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swooping down into full fold. Inhale, half fold. And as you exhale, come down. Inhaling, swooping the arms up. Exhale, prayer position. Close your eyes, keeping your hands in prayer position. Take some deep breaths. If any of you want to set an intention for tonight's practice, it can be anything, just to let go of any anxiety maybe, any anger, any tension, any stress. Breathing in love, exhaling any fear. Inhale, reach the arms up, full sun salutation. Exhale, swoop it down. Inhale, half fold. As you exhale, full fold, and step your left foot back into the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. You can either high lunge like me, or you can put your left knee down onto the mat. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, take your hands down to the mat. Step your right foot back to meet your left foot, so you're in plank position. If you want to modify your plank, place your knees down onto the floor. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower down to the mat. Inhale up into a little cobra, shoulders back and down. Exhale, lower back down. Take your arms out in front of you. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, take it down. Inhale, lift arms and legs up, keeping the back of the neck long. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, lift up one more. Exhale, take it down. Take your hands under your shoulders. I'm going to show you the easier option to come back to down dog. If you want to do it your own way, feel free. Come back to your knees onto all fours. Tuck the toes behind you. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, lift the hips up, keeping those knees nice and bent. Keeping it there, lifting the hips up nice and high. And then if you want to pedal the feet, pedal the legs, pedaling the heels down towards the mat. You can find stillness or you can find movement. It's totally up to you how you take your down dog. And then when you're ready, step your right foot through to the front. If it doesn't go along, help it along to the front. Inhale up into that high lunge or low lunge if your left knee's down on the floor. And then exhale, prayer position. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then step it through to the front and exhale, prayer position into the front. I'm hoping you can't see all these speech bubbles down here. Can you see what I'm doing? I'll have a look in a minute. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swooping it down, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, half fold. And as you exhale down, step your right foot back. Knee on the floor, on the mat, or off. It's up to you. It's a little bit harder, high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, take the hands down to the mat. Stepping your left foot back to meet your right foot into plank. Modify your plank with your knees on the floor. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower all the way down, or you can hover in Chaturanga. It's a little bit harder. Inhale, up into a little cobra or up dog if that's what you prefer. And then tuck the toes, come to your knees. And then exhale into down dog. Your ears are in line with your arms. Your hips are lifted up high to the sky. Imagine that you've got balloons on your hips. Lifting it up. Breathing into it, using the breath. And when you're ready, step your left foot through. Help it along if you need to. Right knee on the floor or the mat, or lifting up into that high lunge. Reaching the arms up into crescent pose. Exhale, prayer. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, step it through to the front. Good job. Inhale, reach up. Tell me if you can see those speech bubbles, if it's blocking the view, and I'll try and release them. Exhale, take it down to the floor. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Now you're going to step one knee back, step your other knee back, so you're into all fours, tabletop pose. Can you see me there? So your hands are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. I'm just going to make sure you can see me. Yeah, can you see me there? Good, good. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Cat-cows. Inhaling, arching the back down, look up. Exhaling, pulling the tummy in and arching the back. Inhaling and exhaling. Take it in your own time, releasing any tension in your back muscles. And like with all my classes, freestyle. Maybe go side to side, shoulders to hip, and maybe do a whole circle going round into a cat-cow and then side to side. Whatever feels good here, just releasing tension from your back. Just making sure you can't see those speech bubbles. It's bothering me. So keep going, keep freestyling. Inhaling, exhaling, however you're releasing. And then take your hands under your shoulders, plant them into the mat, take your right leg behind you. And if you want to take your left arm out to the front, taking it out. Take an inhale and reach, reach, reach. And as you exhale, elbow into the knee. Pull the navel in. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. And exhale. Inhaling, reach. Exhaling. One more, inhale. Exhale. Arm and leg out, holding them there. Hold it there if that's enough. Stay here if you want to have a little deeper stretch. Place your right knee on the mat down. Take your left arm around and grab your right foot. And then see if you can lift that leg up for a little shoulder stretch. Maybe feel it in the quad on your right leg. I know some of you are falling over. It's okay, it's fine. I'm not here to laugh at you tonight. So keep reaching, keep lifting the leg, opening the left shoulder, maybe looking over the left shoulder if that feels good too. And then drop it down and come into child's pose. So knees wide, big toes together, reaching the bum back towards the heels, and then dropping maybe your forehead to the floor, or taking your arms on top of each other and placing your forehead down onto those arms. So just rest here, breathing into it. Use the breath. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Bring your attention back to your intention if you set one. Feel like I'm shouting. Just take some nice deep breaths here. Let it go. Whatever that is. And then come back to all fours. We're going to do the same on the other side. So you're planting your hands under your shoulders, taking your left leg back. So, yeah, left leg. Right arm in front of you. Taking inhales just like in class. Exhale, elbow into the knee. Pull the navel in. Really connect the core here. Inhale, reaching it out. Exhale. Taking it in. I know you're all commenting, I can't see what you're writing. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach arm and leg out. Reach, reach, reach. If that's enough, stay here. Keep breathing. If you want to place your left knee down a little bit so you can swoop that right hand round to hold on to the left foot, and then take it into that stretch that we did the last time. Maybe lifting the leg up, maybe you're looking over the right shoulder, you should feel it in your left quad, front of the thigh, right shoulder, keep breathing into it, keep lifting, and then take it down. Pull back into child's pose. If you want to bring your knees together here and do it this way, you might find that that helps round back a little bit more. Oh, getting into it now. So breathing into it, using the breath. I'm missing all your rattling, I have to say. Nice deep breaths, bringing your intention back. Then come back to all fours. We're going to do thread the needle, but we're going to flow first. So we're going to take your right arm up, inhaling, exhaling, threading through. We're not going to stay there. We're just going to do 2 more of these. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale. I'm exaggerating my breathing. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to hold down there so your right shoulder comes down to the mat, right side of your face. You can keep both knees down if you want to, or you can step that left leg straight. Make sure these hips are nice and level, so your left hip's down to match your right. And then if you can reach the left arm up, reaching it up. Layer on the postures here. If you want to stay here, stay here. If you can take that arm around your back, feel free. And if you can take that leg up into a little hover to work your core here, feel free as well. Oh, this is so disappointing. I can't hear any of you falling over. Are you there? Take some photos of yourself, feel free. Breathing into it. Keep breathing. Toes of your left foot pointing down. I know some of you are hovering that leg off. And if you're not, it doesn't matter. You're still an amazing yogi. And take that foot down. And then release. Take your left arm up. Inhale. And take it back to tabletop pose. Cat-cows. Inhaling, arch the back down. Exhale, pull the navel in. And just do a few of these. Inhaling and exhaling. Maybe side to side as well if you need to release. So hands under the shoulders, knees under hips, left arm, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, take it through. 2 more flows, inhaling, reaching it up, exhaling. 1 more, inhale, and exhale. So your left shoulder comes down onto the floor, left side of your face. You can keep the knees on the mat, or you can straighten the right leg out, toes of your right foot facing you. Reach that right arm up to the ceiling. If you want to wrap that arm around your back, feel free. And if you feel like a bit of a challenge, you can hover that right leg up, breathing into it. And if you fall over, it does not matter. Keep breathing, using the breath. It's a great release for the upper back. Not a tension knots. Keep breathing. I'm watching you. Watching you. Keep it going. Use the breath. And then bring the arm back up and transition back into all fours. Maybe do a little cat-cow if you want to just release. Inhaling and exhaling. Just neutralize the spine, tuck the toes, and then bring your torso nice and upright. Roll the shoulders back and down. Can you see that my toes are nicely tucked? Knees are under your hips. And then you bring your right arm up, inhale, and take your left hand down to your left heel. If it reaches, if it won't go, just put your hand onto your back. That's fine, you can always modify it. And have a little lean back, but don't let the bum sit down. Reach the hips forward. It's a great stretch, maybe looking down over that left shoulder. And then inhale, bring both arms up. And then exhale your right hand down to the right heel. Again, watch your bum doesn't sit down. Keep lifting the hips forward. Looking over that right shoulder. And we're going to keep flowing. If you're happy flowing, alternating, arms up and then alternating back. If you want to come into a full stretch, reach both arms up. Exhale, hands down to the heels or your back if that's enough. And then maybe, just maybe, you can lift the chest up to the ceiling, your head drops back down, and you're in full camel pose. But if you're flowing, keep flowing. Maybe just do a few breaths one side, and then a few breaths the other side. You know what to do. Don't push yourself. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Take your hands back down to the floor. Untuck those toes. Maybe just give them a little massage or a stamp, and then tuck the toes, keep those knees bent, walk your hands to your knees and come here into this crouching position. And then you're going to inhale, come to Uttanasana, forward fold, planting the feet, keep your knees bent if you need to, as much as you need to, and let your body hang down. You can cup alternate elbows and sway from side to side. You're releasing your hamstrings, any tension there, or you can let your arms hang. Keeping the feet parallel, just breathing into it, pulling the navel in, and then letting the whole body fall down over the weight of those legs. Keep breathing, using the breath, inhaling, exhaling. Bending the knees as much as you need to, swaying or finding stillness. And then inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, prayer position. And then walk back to the top of your mat. Close your eyes, hands in namaste, prayer position. Just take some deep breaths here, either Ujjayi breath or ordinary breath, inhaling through the nose and exhale through the nose or through the mouth, remembering any intentions that you set. Just One more deep breath. And then you're going to step your left leg behind you. We're going to come into warrior two. So your front heel is in line with the back arch. Bend in the front knee. Make sure that front knee doesn't come over the big toe. Just have a look down, see if that big toe is in line with the middle toes of that front foot. And then take your arms out to the side. Turn your head without moving your arms so that you're gazing to the front fingers. Breathe into it here. Maybe sink down a little bit. If you're sinking down, make sure that knee's in line with that ankle. You might need to just hutch that foot forward. Sinking it down, the knees opening out. Breathing into it. Turn that right hand up. Inhale and take your left hand as you exhale down to the side of that thigh and exalt your warrior, reaching it over. If you want to bend a little bit deeper into that leg, you can. Again, just watch that knee doesn't come over your ankle. Breathing into it, maybe gazing down, maybe looking up, wherever your drishti, your focus point takes you. Breathe into it. We're going to come into side angle, take your right elbow onto the front thigh, reach the left arm up to the ceiling. If that's enough here, stay here. If you want to take your left arm over, you can reach it over. If you have a block, you can take your block to the inside of that foot and place your hand on the block and come a little bit deeper into, oh, nearly fell over then. Breathing into it, you're opening this left shoulder, you're opening the chest and the collarbones. If that's too much, you can take your arm up to the top, like so. And then you're going to inhale back to warrior two, straightening the front leg. You might need to just bring that stance in a little bit more. We're going to come into triangle pose. Reach the right arm over. Take the right hand down to the block, onto the outside of the foot, or you can place your hand onto your shin. So reaching the left arm up to the ceiling, opening the collarbone, the chest. If you find that you've gone too far down, this shoulder will come down towards the mat. That's too far. You need to come up a little bit higher. I can't come and check on you now, can I? So breathe into it. Slow the breath down, opening it up. Here, and then reach the arms up. Keep that front leg straight. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Exhale, prayer. And just turn your front foot, your right foot in so that it matches your left foot. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, swoop forward into wide-legged forward fold. You can widen the stance a little bit if you want to. Keeping your left hand on the floor. If you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. And reach the right arm up to the ceiling into a little twist or a big twist. Breathing into it. Use the breath here. Again, your drishti, your focal point. You can look up or you can look down. Look at these twinkly lights. Couple more breaths. And then take it, swap it round. Right hand down to the floor. Left arm up, reaching it up. Again, gaze up or gaze down. Your toes are in line with your heels if possible. Unless your hips are really tight. Taking both hands down to the mat. Hands onto your hips. Inhale, reach up very slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders back and just bring your heels in so that your toes are pointed outwards. Bend in the knees. Take your hands onto the thighs. Really push down on the thighs here and just adjust your footing. Inhale, and as you exhale, drop your right shoulder down and look over your left shoulder. Inhale, bring it back, and then exhale, drop your left shoulder down. Inhale, you're really pushing onto the thighs with the hands. Inhale, exhale, take it over. Inhale and exhale. Keep going, one more, inhaling and exhale. Don't know what you're saying. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep those legs there. Let's work them legs a little bit into a little goddess variation. So your hands come into prayer position. Drop it down. See if you can go a little bit lower. Keep breathing, using the breath. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, prayer position, and step yourself back to the top of the mat. Okay, so we're going to do the other side. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, prayer position. This time you're going to step your right leg back into warrior two. So your front heel is in line with the back arch of the foot. The front knee is in towards the middle of the toes, so you're not bringing your knee right inwards. And then take your arms out. Bring those shoulders the same height, the arms at the same height. Come down onto that front leg, but maybe wiggle the foot forward a little bit. Breathe into it, breathing in strength. Exhaling fear. Plenty of fear going on around at the minute, so get rid of it. We don't want it in our bodies. And then turn that front hand up. And then let's exalt the warrior. Take that arm right up. Right arm slides down the leg. There's not much pressure going on that leg with that hand. Use the breath. Feel that release in the left side of your body. Maybe you're looking up, maybe you're looking down. Just breathing into it, using the breath. Maybe bending into that front knee a little bit more if it feels good. Lots of weight going on into the outside of the back foot too. And then take your left elbow down onto the left thigh. Yep. Reach the right arm up. If that's enough, stay here into your side angle, or you can take that right arm over. So maybe you turn your head looking towards the armpit. Hopefully it doesn't smell. Using the breath here. If you want to go deeper and you have your block, you can take your block to the inside of the foot and take it down. So breathe in here, use the breath. And why I'm getting up to see you all, see what you're doing. Can't see you. Keep breathing, breathing, breathing. Inhale, back to warrior two. We're going to come to triangle, straightening the front leg. If you've got a little bit wide, maybe bring the stance a little bit closer, and then reach the left arm forward, reach, reach, reach. Left hand down to the front of the shin or your block, and then reach and open up the chest, reach the right arm up. Just stay here, taking a few breaths. I'm not going, I'm just going to turn the music back on because it's stopped. Keep breathing. I can see you, you're doing a great job. Keep going. Breathe. Use the breath, open the chest, don't come too far down. I know some of you go too far down. I know what you're doing. Breathe into it. And then inhale, bring yourself back up. And exhale, press, stay where you are. I'm just going to turn so you can see what we're going to be doing. Okay, so come into that stance again. So your heels are in, your toes are out. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, sink down into that goddess variation pose. Whoa. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, sink it down. Come on, get a little bit lower. I know you can. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, so stay there. Stay there. That's it. That's it. This is perfect. If you want to come down into a garland pose and you can come a little bit deeper, maybe you're connecting the elbows in towards the inner thighs. So maybe you're coming deeper and maybe you're not. It doesn't matter. It's still yoga. Stay there, keep breathing. Keep breathing, breathing, breathing. Using the breath. And then inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, prayer position. And then turn your right foot to the left foot to the front of the mat because you're the other way around. And if you want to step or jump to the top of the mat, good job. So just take a few breaths. We're going to do some floor work in a moment. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, prayer. Keeping your hands in prayer, we're going to step your left leg back into a lunge. So if you do struggle with these lunges, widen the stance a little bit. Focus on a spot. I'm going to apologise for the next ones. We're just going to work a little bit of leg strength first. So we're going to drop down. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring the arms up. I'm really focusing here. Inhaling. Go on, low, 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 low. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Focus, Julie, wobbling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Take your hands behind you. Clasp the hands behind you if you can. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Just stay here, breathe into it, just bend that knee a little bit, shift the hips forward and then straighten the back leg and stay here. Breathe in, keep lifting the arms. Is that smiley faces that I see there? I love you too. And then inhale, reach the arms up, exhale. Good job. Okay, other side. So step your right leg back, widen it if you need to for the balance. Oh. Are you ready? Inhale, drop down. Maybe the knee touches the mat, maybe it doesn't. And then exhale. Inhale, loving it. Exhale. Exaggerating the breathing. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. So you can clasp the hands behind you, or you can come into eagle arms if you want to. So you're taking your arms in front, right arm over the left, wiggle the arms around, and maybe you're in eagle arms, maybe you're not. So lifting the elbows up, stretching the upper back. Remember that lunge, we're going to drop that right knee down a little bit, shift the hips forward, pelvis forward, and then straighten the back leg. Then you're in a lunge. Keep breathing, keep lifting the arms, lifting, lifting. Maybe you're gazing up. Oh. Use the breath. Release, reach the arms up. Exhale, prayer, and step it through. Good job. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, I'm going to read all these comments afterwards, exhale down. Inhale, half fold. Exhale down, hands onto the floor, bend the knees. If you want to jump back, feel free to have a little jump back. Not very elegant, I realise. Inhale and then exhale all the way down to the mat. And just rest the side of your face onto the mat, your palms faced up. And just take a few breaths here. Before we do a little bit of locust pose, taking your arms in front of you, Shavasana. Your head, your forehead comes down towards the mat, so the back of your neck is long. We're going to inhale the arms up and the legs up at the same time. Breathing into it, keep lifting. Can't see you, keep lifting, lifting, lifting. Back of the neck is long. And then exhale, come back down. You can always put the side of your face onto the mat if you want to. And then we're going to do the same thing again. If you want to put your hands behind you and clasp your hands down. Inhale, you get a little bit of a squeeze in the shoulders, the upper back. Keep lifting, lifting, lifting. And then exhale, come down. Maybe the side of the face comes down. So if you're happy doing those, do those. If you want to have a go at bow pose, bend the right knee. Excuse me, take your right hand on your right foot or the bottom of your trousers And maybe you can bring that left foot in and hold on to that foot or ankles. So when you're ready, inhale, lift it up. Maybe, remember, you can stay in Shavasana into locust pose if you want. Keep breathing here, breathing. Keep lifting. If you're in bow pose, lift the head up as well. You've got this. Keep breathing and then exhale. Hands on top of each other. Turn your head and rest your head onto those hands. Keep breathing. Give your hips a little wiggle if you need to. Remember, if you set an intention, bring your attention back to that intention. And then take your hands under your shoulders, bring yourself up to your knees, and then shift round so that your legs are in front of you. So you might need your block for this one, so just keep it, or another one. So bend in your left knee, placing that foot onto the floor. The foot of your right leg, the toes of your right foot are lifting up to the ceiling. Your right hand is onto the left shin. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take your hand behind you. You're all used to me if you come to my classes. Inhale, sit up tall, and exhale, take it into a twist. So if that's enough, stay here. If you want to take your right elbow onto the outside of that left thigh, feel free. The toes of your right foot are pointing up to the ceiling. Breathe into it, using the breath. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. Open that left knee out so that the left foot's to the inside of your right thigh. So if you need to bend that right knee, I'll show you the easier option, feel free, or you can straighten it. Inhale your right arm up, and then exhale for a nice gentle fold. You can place your chest onto the front of that thigh and hold onto the foot with the knee bent. It's very nice for your upper back if you need a back stretch. If you want to get into the hamstring a little bit more, you can straighten that right leg. Maybe hold onto the foot, or maybe hold onto the shin, wherever your hand goes. Breathing into it, inhaling, and then exhaling. Maybe you're folding forward. Excuse me, I'm dribbling. And then take your left arm around your back. Breathe, use the breath. You're lengthening rather than just pulling down. Keep lengthening. Then inhale, both arms up. And then exhale, hands down to the floor behind you. So your fingertips are facing towards your back or your bum cheeks. Bend those knees. We're going to come into upside down tabletop. It's not a professional way of saying it, but that's what it is. And then inhale, lifting up, reaching it up. Drop the head back if it drops back, and keep lifting the hips up. Breathe into it. Can be quite strong on the shoulders. If you need to turn the hands round, turn the hands round. It doesn't matter. And then exhale, take it down. This time you're going to straighten your left leg and bring that right knee into your chest. So the toes of the left foot facing up to the ceiling. Left hand on the right shin. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, take that hand behind you. Inhale, sit up tall, and as you exhale, twist it round. If that's enough, stay here. If you want to connect the back of your left arm to the outside of the right thigh, do so. It's very difficult to think of lefts and rights. Breathing into it. So every time you inhale, you're sitting up tall, and every time you exhale, you're twisting around a little bit more. That left leg is active. Couldn't think of the word. Breathe into it. And then bring yourself back to the center. Open that right leg out, so the right foot's to the inner thigh. If If you need to bend that left knee, if you want something a little bit gentler for the back, that's wonderful. Take the left arm up, inhale, and then exhale, take it down and rest. Maybe your forehead onto the knee. Again, it's quite nice. Or if you want a little bit more in the hamstring and the leg straightens, or it doesn't, that's okay. Breathing into it, using the breath. You can wrap your right arm around your back, or you can take both hands down towards the foot or wherever it goes on the leg. You can bend that knee as much as you need to, using the breath here, breathing into it. And then bring it up, inhale, reach the arms up, take your legs in front of you so you can either come into upside down tabletop, or if you want to challenge, you can come into upside down plank. So do whatever you need to do. Your legs are straight, hands are towards you. If it hurts your wrists, turn your hands out. And then inhale, lifting it up, either in plank or in tabletop, whatever suits you and your body. Don't push yourself. There's no medals for showing off in yoga. Breathe into it. Use the breath and then slowly bring yourself down. Bend those knees into your chest. Wrap your arm around the front of those shins and just let your head hang down. Take a few breaths here, breathing into it. Couple more breaths here, and then we're going to come into boat pose. So those of you that know boat pose, you can come into the full boat pose and adjust it to what you need. I'm going to show you the beginners and the layering on the postures. So your hands are behind you, just lean back so you just get that little connection there in the abs. Oh, I should put a bit more padding under my bum. And then take the legs up, bend the knees, bring them in, and maybe see if you can bring one arm up and one leg up, one arm, one leg, two arms up even, and then bring it up, hold it here, keep lifting, 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 and then take it back down. And when you're ready, try it again, bring the legs up, and if you can, it's a bit bony, you need to be a bit more cushioned, this mat. Breathe into it, use the breath here, and then come back down. So I'm going to show you a little bit more. If you want a little bit more, if that's enough, keep doing that and keep practicing it. Otherwise, take it up, take an inhale here, and as you exhale, come down to a little bit of a hover. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, wobbling, and then exhale, take it down. So lay down onto the mat, wherever you are, bring the knees into your chest, and rock from side to side. Take in a little bit of a rock. You might need your block. Good job. And then straighten the right leg out, keep that left knee into your chest, pull that knee into your chest. Take hold of the back of that left thigh, both hands or clasp them. Inhale, and as you exhale, push the leg up to the ceiling. Inhale, bring that knee in. Exhale, push the leg up. Inhaling, exhaling. You can make it easier by bending that right knee. Helps a little bit more if you're really tight. Inhaling and exhaling. Hold it there. Push the foot, the sole of the foot up to the ceiling. Maybe walking your hands up on the back of that foot. Maybe not. Just breathe into it. Use the breath. Bend this knee if you need to. It's really going to help out here. And then bend that knee. Pull it into the chest. Take your right hand to the outside of your left thigh, just under the knee. Left arm out to the side on the floor. And then take it over into a twist. You might need to just shift your hips over to the left a little bit and take it over into that twist. So your block might come in handy if you need to place your knee down onto the block if it goes. If it doesn't, that's fine. Just maybe breathe into it and really focus on keeping your left shoulder into the floor. So we're going to hold this twist just for a little bit longer than the other poses. Really get into the spine, into the muscles of your back, keeping that left shoulder towards the floor. Maybe you're turning your head to look to that left side, or maybe not. Breathe into it. Using the breath. With every exhale, you soften a little bit deeper down into it. Remember that intention that you set at the beginning. Good job. And then inhale, bring yourself back to the center. Bring both knees into the chest and just rock from side to side. And then bend your right knee, pull that knee into your chest, hold it with both hands, and straighten the left leg out, or keep it bent if that's a little bit better for you. And then take your hands onto the back of the thigh, push the foot up to the ceiling, see if you can straighten the leg. Reaching up. Remember, you can bend that leg, the opposite leg if you need to. You should be feeling it here. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, push up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hold it straight. Remember, bend that knee if you need to. Walking your hands up, maybe your head comes up off the floor. Using the breath here, breathing into it. Back of the hamstring, might need a little bit of a tap or a little bit of a massage. Be gentle with yourself and then bring that knee into your chest. Maybe shift the hips to the right a little bit. So your left hand comes to the outside of the right thigh under the knee. Right arm out to the side like a tree, and then slowly take it over into your spinal twist. Your supine spinal twist. Turning your head over to the right side if that feels good for your neck. If not, that's fine. Inhaling, exhaling. Slow the breath down and really breathing into wherever any tension comes up into the body. And then bringing the legs back to the center, hook the knees in. I'm going to turn around because it doesn't feel right to do a happy baby in that direction. And then bringing the knees into the chest, keeping the knees wide. If that is enough for you, stay here, come into happy baby. So if you haven't done it before, your arms are coming to the inner thighs, holding on to the bottom of the feet. Soles of the feet reaching up to the ceiling, and your hands are on the outside of each foot, pulling those knees down towards your armpits. So you can find stillness here, or you can rock from side to side. It's totally up to you. Breathe into it. It's very good for releasing anything in your hips. It's quite calming. Take the soles of the feet together. We're just going to finish with a bridge pose. If you want to do a supported bridge pose, take your block. I'll show you both options. So your feet are hip width apart, parallel, arms at the side of you, knees are bent. And then lifting the hips up, reaching the hips up. Wiggle up on your shoulders maybe. If that's enough, stay here. Maybe bring the heels in a little bit closer to you to get a bit higher. And then if you want, there are options to clasp your hands under your back, wiggling up on the shoulders, pushing or pulling the fists down towards the heels, breathing into it, keep lifting. If you want to do the supported bridge, you can take a block under your lower back and maybe just rest your lower back onto that block. It's a little bit gentler and it's a bit more restorative. So breathing into it wherever you are, use the breath, keep lifting up. Just notice if you are clenching your bum cheeks, release, and then you might find that you can bring yourself a little bit higher. The back of your neck is long, chin away from the chest. And then when you're ready, slowly release, one vertebrae at a time. Place the soles of your feet together, knees wide into half butterfly pose. Take your hands onto your lower belly. And as you inhale, maybe the belly expands. And as you exhale, maybe the belly relaxes. Inhaling deep into the belly. See if you can exaggerate as you inhale. Feel the belly expand. And as you exhale, pull the belly in. Feels a bit of an odd way of breathing, I know, but it's very good. Inhale, bit of toning for the internal obliques as well. Releasing any tension, any anxiety from that area. And then when you're ready, relax into our final but hardest pose of all, Shavasana, corpse pose. So just let your legs come out to the side, let your arms come out to the side. Some of you may have eye pillows there at home in luxury. Some of you may have a blanket. And just close your eyes here and take some nice deep breaths, and then let your breath breathe its natural rhythm. So you're not trying to mold your breath in any shape or form, just letting the breath come to its natural rhythm. Just stay here. It's really hard, Shavasana, sometimes, just to lay and stay in peacefulness, in quietness. I'm going to read a quote like I do usually when people are relaxing in this pose. So I'll read a quote and then I'll just leave you here just to stay and relax a little bit longer, just for a few seconds, not for long. So I know some of you want happy tea. So just keep breathing nice and gently. And just take your time just to focus on what you've done. Using the breath. Feel softness flowing through the body. Filling every cell with gratitude, with love. So my quote for tonight is from the Dalai Lama. Given the scale of life in the cosmos, one human life is no more than a tiny blip. Each one of us is a just visitor to this planet, a guest, who will only stay for a limited time. What greater folly could there be than to spend this short time alone, unhappy, or in conflict with your companions? Far better, surely, to use our short time here in living a meaningful life, enriched by our sense of connection with others and being of service to them. Dalai Lama. Just take a few more seconds. when you feel ready, nice and gently, bring the knees into the chest, or maybe just place the soles of the feet on the floor and bend the knees. And just gently sway from side to side, just releasing yourself. And then take the knees and your body to the right hand side, head onto your hands as a pillow. Wiggle in the hands, wiggle in the fingers and the toes, and then slowly, slowly bring yourself up into your seated position. Take your hands into prayer. Feel free to join me in this little sequence of taking your hands to your forehead, reminding you to have clear and loving thoughts. Take your hands to your heart area, reminding you to have clear and loving intentions. Taking your hands to your mouth, reminding you to have clear and loving communications. Take your hands in front of you, bow your head. The soul in me honors the souls in all of you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Namaste to you all. I'm going to miss our hugs though. Bye. Thank you. Namaste.